It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. And it's coming up next.
Oh, let's make a play here!
Yeah! Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're off and running from Landover. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Mikey Luvu there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Let's get some momentum here, D. Thousand horses. Let's go. Defense. Quarterback, D.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Control the trenches. Smack down on him.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs who got Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's caught in stride by Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
You know the owner's got to be happy with that one. All right. Way to make the play. All right. Win it. Keep it up. Keep it up. The owner's happy with that one. Woo!
More where that came from.
We are in it to win it.
We are in it to win.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brockie's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out is the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. But man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
He's contained at the line for no gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
Keep it rolling, fellas.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. And he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Keep it rolling, boys. Time to get 6. Make some good calls.
Toss snap, Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Pick it up.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's not like we can freeze the defense. Come on now.
Receiver in motion, going left. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Shut him on this drive, boys. Get him.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Jump offside. Get in that end zone.
Third down, give to Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Look downfield. He's been open all day.
Motion man left is Brown. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Able to find Ertz. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go, O. Let's go, O.
Daniels from the pistol. That's covered for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Some points on the scoreboard.
Motion man left is Brown. Robinson is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Bring it home, baby. Make that kick.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try.
Eyes and head,
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Ty Chandler to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Running back sent in motion. Able to find Jones. And they had that one contained right at the line. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Here he is on the ball. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. You don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Defense can't stop.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Waste of time.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Together, all. Keep it together. Come on, baby. We got this.
From the 38. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Put them here. Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completes one and Ben Sinnott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Waste of time.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Again, Daniels to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Now and give up the middle to Jones. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw, here's Darnold. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, defense, make us proud here. Right now, D. Got the ball, man.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Jones trying the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's Jones on the toss. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives.
Hey, way to make a play!
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Jump on side. Sit down,
Now Daniels off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Let's get it out in the end zone.
On first down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Waste of time.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
This is you.
From the 42. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, I want to see your TD celebration.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Robinson. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Some more offense. Let's go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Let's go. Come on, all right now. Let's get it out in the end zone.
Play fake here, Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Yeah, that's a gimme. That's a gimme. Oh, we need these points. Come on, kick it.
Gonzalez now for the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Keep it going. Take it to us. Think about returning later. You go now. Here we go.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Powell now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, first and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play made by Deron Payne. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's second and 5. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
No first down. Don't let him get there. They're going to run
From the 44 here on 2nd down. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play action here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go, O! Let's go, O!
On first down, here's Daniels. Finds a man right side. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 now from the 30. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Commanders looking for a bigger lead before the break. First and 10 now from the 30. Daniels from the pistol. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Daniels on first down. He will hit Robinson, complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. The throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Powell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Guys, you got this. It's win.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Darnold now to throw. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here's Darnold. That's another quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
No score, Pete.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Short pass Bryant. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Put it down, defense.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4.
In it to win it.
Could be it. This could be the turning point. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go. Take that.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Put some points on the scoreboard.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Daniels back to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Don't let him rest.
Big play!
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Stay tough, boys. Stay tough. There's your coach.
Second down now, 7 to go.
End this drive with 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Big play.
Now, boys, can't wait any longer.
Guys, let's make a play here.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Raiders' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Fire on the football, defense. Defense, one stop.
Looking to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
One last play before the break. Final shot before halftime. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He accounted for 3 touchdowns in that first half. 1 in the air, 2 more on the ground. And he's been electrifying to this point.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Keep it going. Let's go.
Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Guys, you're embarrassing us.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Keep it rolling, fellas.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, boys, let's get a few yards on this play.
We can make a play here.
Play fake here, Daniels. It's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Force them back, boys. Force them back. Sit them down, defense. Oh, get the quarterback, D. Let's go, defense. Make us proud. Get the ball back.
Hold them.
Some defense out there, fella.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's get the momentum here, D. All right, now, D. Let's shut him down. Get the ball.
They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Don't lock down.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Some offense. Together, offense. Keep it together.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hurts reels it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Take it to him. Scoring. This is your game.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Look at this, here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. That's a pickup of 9. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Back in the day, I made a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
6, baby, get 6!
From the red zone now. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That's really job.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Gonzalez on to kick this one away.
Wrap up here, boys.
Powell now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting the drive to give to Jones. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. One's caught along the left sideline. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. And for big yards on the right side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Another day dog.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10 now from the 30.
Get out of here with a W.
Let's make some plays out there, oh!
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Pressure on him, oh! Let's go!
Keep it together, offense.
Option play, here's a give to Eckler. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Defense is asleep. Keep going.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're rolling tanks. They're unstoppable.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
This defense is asleep.
Robinson on the inside give. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's a cut for the first. Touchdown, Washington. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores, makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Make that in his sleep.
3 points are huge.
Gonzalez now for the extra point.
Let's get 3 points on the board.
Extra Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Powell now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And the touchdown's got to keep coming from as they still trail here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Shut him down, defense! Ball defense, let's go!
They give to Jones, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That goes for 36 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Stop right here.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing here, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Let's go, defense. Make us proud.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on, pass it loose.
This is Jones. Cuts, and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Take that, thank you.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
6 on the board, fellas. Down the field.
Now Daniels to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Keep it rolling, fellas.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's go offense. First down, fellas.
That's complete right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Fellas.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Those chains. Keep it moving.
Let's build up momentum, offense.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage is still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's huge. Don't let us go.
Shotgun snap against to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
They can't stop us.
Daniels. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they bring him down around the 34. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, the option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Make some plays out there. Score these guys, man. Push it down.
Daniels back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
We have an offense. Oh, God,
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
moving, oh.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Goes in at the 7. And that's a Washington touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Check the kicker, guys. Give him some time. Make that kick.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Chandler now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Play some defense.
Here's Darnold. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked up, that's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. Well, Brock, their passing game has been the highlight for them offensively so far. 3 touchdowns and a whole lot of good plays beyond that.
And Ken, I think what we've seen is an offense who's reading the same book as the defense, just a few chapters ahead. Each time the defense tries to make an adjustment, the offense has a counter ready to go. Lesser passing games would have had some serious trouble trying to keep up with this pace.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Spread the ball on this drive.
Let's keep those sticks.
1st and 10 on Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
You gotta make a play here.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's not like we can freeze the defense.
Staying with Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Oh, seriously, just disgraceful.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Raiders kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Powell now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
score, Pete. That's how you feel.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10.
Catch the ball, defense!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's complete right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 now. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Has the connection to Jones. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Darnold looking to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Darnold now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He sails that one over the end zone.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Darnold. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like the DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Jones reels it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Commanders set to take over. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Keep it together.
This is Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And Nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Do what I should, do